Well, good morning everyone. Hope you're doing good and having a great week. To all my returning subscribers, thank you for your support. And to all our viewers and those recently subscribed, thank you and welcome to this channel. Well, I was recently in Seattle of Washington State. It was actually my first time visiting the city. And although I didn't make my way to the Seattle Aquarium, the famous Seattle Aquarium, I did manage to visit two coin stores, one located at the Pike Market and the other at the Washington State Convention Center. While I didn't score anything from the first store, I did have a great visit at the second. This is the Washington Numismatic Gallery. The card is just over here at the Convention Center, otherwise also known as the Coin and Stamps Shop. During the visit, I picked up these 5 coin tubes here for silver dimes, as well as these 2 rows of silver Rossies. And I had a great talk with the owner of the coin store. His name is John. He really have a passion for coin collecting, and he mentioned that he had the store open since 1961. And from my conversation with him, he is really an American patriot. So to John, if you're watching this video, thank you very much for taking care of me during my visit. I really enjoyed myself, and I hope to pop by your store again during my next trip to Seattle. What follows in this video are some video footage of me visiting the 2 coin stores, the one at the Pike Market and the other at the Convention Center. Then we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the silver dimes that I scored from the Washington Numismatic Gallery. I'll just go quickly to the design and specifications, and at the end of this video, I'm going to just show you what are the total number of silver dimes, silver Rossies dimes, that I have in my silver stack. But before we get to all of that, do leave me a like if you enjoy this sort of content, and don't forget to share and subscribe. So, let's get into it. While I was shooting these videos, John was having a conversation with me, and he was sharing his experiences of being a coin dealer since 1961. We talked a little bit about how silver stacking strategies have changed over the years. He mentioned that collecting silver art bars was really popular during the 1970s and the 80s, although he feels that the popularity has waned as of now. I guess he's not seen videos of many of us still collecting these bars nowadays. And he also talked about how the prices of 90% silvers have gone really high since the pandemic. I did tell John that I was from Singapore and I was just visiting, so he asked what I thought about the city. He expressed his concern about me being in a city when the homeless situation is as it is right now. And I did manage to record a little bit about what he said. So let's just have a quick listen. It is.
It must be appalled here to look around in Seattle. You know, we used to be a clean city. It's all illegal, you know, but it's, they have gangs. We didn't have gangs years ago, but it's all because of the justice system and the, now I'm quite conservative myself, so I know that I vote.
Well, I really do appreciate John for sharing his experiences and concern. Unfortunately, that's all the audio that I have from him. The rest was a little bit corrupted. But let's just continue on with the tour. Okay, we're back. Thank you for staying on. Hope you enjoyed that quick footage of me visiting the 2 coin stores in Seattle. And right now, in front of your screen, you can see some of my 90% US Constitutional Silver coins that I currently have in my stack. Most of these coins over here I've already reviewed on video. And as you can see, the latest pickups of the silver dimes that I scored over here in Singapore are still in their flips because I didn't have any tubes for them. And the latest 2 rows of silver dimes that I picked up from Seattle are these ones over here, which are from 1955. Here's a quick look at the receipt from the store, something that I rarely share. As you can see, I was in Seattle on the 10th of July of this year. And for the silver dimes, I paid 23 times face. I thought that was okay for the price. The coins are actually in BU condition, according to John. It's actually a lot cheaper buying these coins from the States than right over here in Singapore. And for each roll, I paid $115 US. For the coin tubes, I paid 79 cents. There's tax attached to them, so I paid 40 cents in tax. This is really a great score because these coin tubes are really almost impossible to find here in Singapore. And when you do find them, I'm sorry I had a glitch there. For Singapore, I typically see them when I do see these coin tubes for around 4 Singapore dollars. So that's really expensive. So I was really happy to be able to score these coin tubes from John at 79 cents, which is around 1 Singapore dollars. The other great thing about visiting and buying coins from the Washington Numismatic Gallery is that when I paid in cash, John actually gave me the change. And in the change, he gave me this proof Jefferson nickel, which he placed into a cardboard flip for me. That's a really awesome coin. And to John, if you're watching, thank you very much again. Alright, let's have a closer look now at the 2 silver rolls that I purchased. These are both rows of Rosie dimes. Over here we have a tube. This is a plastic tube that's already sealed, so I'm going to leave it like that. And it's a whole tube of dimes, Rosie dimes from 1955 with the S-Mint mark for the San Francisco Mint. According to John, all these coins are in BU condition. And it's because of that I didn't mind paying the 23 times face. My second roll here is wrapped in paper, and the paper is marked T.M. Baker Co. of Tacoma in Washington. This is a roll of Roosevelt dimes from 1955 from the Philadelphia Mint. And in case I failed to mention it, each roll contains 50 coins, giving the roll a face value of $5. Now, according to John, these are rolls of BU coins. I have not looked before, so let me just pull a few coins out. Hopefully I can do that without tearing the paper, because I'm gonna keep the coins in this paper roll. That's not looking good. No matter. Okay, I got them out. Where's that first coin? So that's the first coin that was on the top, looking a little tarnished, but it's BU on the back. And they are all in uncirculated condition. Quick look at one. Awesome. For the benefit of those who may not be familiar with these coins, let me just quickly go through the specifications. These US Roosevelt dimes are minted in 90% silver. They have a weight of 2.5 grams, giving them an actual silver weight of 2.25 grams or 0.072 of a troy ounce. The coin has a diameter of 17.9 millimeter and a thickness of approximately 1.1 millimeter with a reeded edge. I have all the coins now back in the paper roll, and I placed the tarnished coin right on top, just to keep the rest in uncirculated condition. And the great thing about this paper roll here is that the entire roll will fit really nicely into this tube for silver dimes. With the addition of these coins here, I now have 3 full tubes of silver Roosevelt dimes. And as a matter of happenstance, John just happened to give me the dimes from 1955. So now I have the coins from the 1955p, the 1955s, and this roll over here, which I picked up from the Singapore International Coin Fair of last year. This is the dimes from 1955D from the Denver Mint. 1955D Roosevelt dimes has a vintage of 14 million. 1955P from the Philadelphia Mint, there's a vintage of 12.8 million. While coins from 1955S from the San Francisco Mint, these Rossies here, have a vintage of 18.5 million. Giving the total vintage for 1955, not including the proofs, at 45.3 million. As a matter of chance, having all these 3 rolls here, 1955 is actually the lowest vintage years for the Roosevelt dimes. Now when I asked about the 90% silver coins from John, he actually didn't have much. They just have a tiny little box that he pulled out from the safe, and inside were some silver halves, a few rolls of quarters, and quite a number of rolls of silver dimes. He pulled out these 2 rolls for me, and I don't know whether he chose the 1955, but I'm really glad that he gave me these 2 rolls here, because now I have the lowest minted years of the Roosevelt dimes, and I have all 3 varieties, all 3 mint marks from the year itself for my silver stack. Now I'm definitely going to move these 1955Ds from this plastic tube here to this coin tube. This tube is actually cracked. You can see the crack over here. But I'm going to ask a question if I should tear open the seal over here for this 1955S and get these coins out into this tube. What do you guys think? Should I just break these coins out from this tube or leave it inside? Do share that. Do share your opinion in the comment section below. I will also be definitely getting these mugs and Rossies out from these coin flips and putting them into these tubes. So that'll be something that we're doing off video. But with all these coins over here, I'm just talking about the Roosevelt dimes, I now have a total of 168 Rosie dimes in my stack. That includes dimes sent by awesome subscribers to the channel. So that's really great. That gives me a total silver weight of around 340 grams, or just under 11 ounces of silver. And with that, I guess that will do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys are in Seattle, or if you are planning to visit the city, do pop by the Washington Numismatic Gallery, which is located at the Washington State Convention and Trade Center. That's really close to the Pike Market, so that you wouldn't have a problem finding it. Do take note, if you are using Google Maps, the map actually lists the name as the Coin and Stamp Shop, and when you come by to the store, the name on the storefront is the Coin and Stamp Shop. Do note again, they're both the same. And when you pop by, do say hi to John and tell him I sent you. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, don't forget to leave me a like if you have enjoyed this content, and be sure to hit that share and subscribe buttons down here if you have not done so. As always, from everybody over here, you all please take care, be safe, and have a nice day.